Hey everybody, it's B Diz the Rockstar, part of SuperObvious. In this video, we're talking about a bunch of new features in GTA 6. Let's go.
This is a disaster!
Got the drugs? You don't want me to come with a gun in your face?
Holy fuck!
Give up the money.
Ryder, not this again.
Want me to fuck you up in the ass? Can a low come up in your crib? Man, fuck you.
And life at risk!
The first thing we're going to talk about is the map. The map is going to be kind of small until Lucia and Jason reach a certain point in their story, unlocking the rest of the map. Other parts of the map will be unlocked during DLCs. It had already been rumored a while ago that the map was super freaking gigantic, but over time it got smaller because Rockstar didn't want to delay the launch of the game and for whatever reasons. Rumors have went on from it's going to be the biggest map in the franchise because it will include Vice City, Los Santos from 5, Liberty City from 3, plus a bunch of other areas, making this the biggest map ever. Either way, the map of 6 is supposed to be 3 times the size of 5, and that sounds exciting as shit. The newest info is that Rockstar will be upgrading and making the map bigger as time goes. It could be upgrades that happen over time, which if they were free for making us wait so freaking long for the game, that would be great.
Okay.
The map extensions over time will include more characters that could have an impact in the story, add more missions, and keep the whole gaming experience going with constant expansions, which sounds very rewarding for players. You will be able to customize your stash houses and properties you live in with more detail as far as wall color, furniture style, decor arrangements, and more. You will be able to make your living style setup unique. Cars in previous games could drive a maximum of 200 miles per hour. In 6, a new feature is that your custom supercars can reach a maximum of 400 miles per hour, which seems crazy fast. I'm sure that will be intense. When it comes to listening to music, I had explained in a previous video that Rockstar is putting out their own version of Spotify in the game, and in this feature, you will be able to like and dislike songs being played on the station you want, so you will hear songs that you like more and the songs you don't like won't be played. Like, have your playlist while you're driving around be what you want. And if you skip songs too much, you have to hear those ads that are annoying, and I'm sure that Rockstar will be inappropriate as shit, which is always funny with the ads. That's a cool feature Rockstar was doing and is a big app in music streaming in the world today. A new feature will be that the radar map won't be on the bottom corner of the game anymore. Instead, you will have a GPS in your car that you have to look at while driving in first person to see where you need to go. I've talked about how sleeping is important to keep your health balanced in the game. More in detail, if you deprive your sleep for too long, your vision could get fuzzy and you'll black out. Also, working out on the regular is important, otherwise you can get fat and have health issues. As far as the choices you make affecting plot points and different endings in the game, they could include what's going on with GTA Online now, and that includes the criminal careers factor. This includes choosing whether to be an executive, gun runner, nightclub owner, and a biker, each with their own thing that they do to make money. I think being able to do one of these criminal careers as far as story in 6 would be awesome. Some players like to play alone and not online, so that would be a good feature. Since we're talking about making money, the delivery feature will return in 6. Remember in Vice City when you drove your little scooter to deliver pizzas to make money? Rockstar will have its own versions of DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber, and Lyft in 6. Again, showing how Rockstar keeps up to date with things in the world today in their games, so it feels realistic. When it comes to watching TV, you can set your alarm to watch your favorite TV shows, which include reality shows, sporting events, comedies, and dramas. And each show has several different episodes. I think that's a cool new feature in the game. Lucia is supposed to be a cop at the beginning of 6. She has a squad car that, if destroyed, has to be replaced, taking money from the VCPD's budget. She can call for backup from other law enforcement branches, but they will take credit for situations that are solved. If you piss off a gang, you could have to watch out for drive-bys and shootouts. If this pisses the gangs off even more, they could send a highly trained hitman after you. This adds again to being conscious with your decisions because there will be consequences, and just not dealing with the cops for a little bit. In 6, you can make friends with the NPCs. Also, when you aim a weapon at an NPC, especially during robberies, you can decide to kill, attack, or hold them hostage, including zip tying them. Also, make demands from the police as far as money and getaway vehicles. The actions you take can cause changes on how the news and social media view you, making the game feel realistic. You can see NPCs committing crimes such as robbing stores, drug dealers, stealing cars, and committing drive-bys on rival gangs. A new feature is that you can see cops patting down gang members and NPCs that are suspects in criminal activity. People's cars can be repossessed. I think that's something that will be funny, especially if people are freaking out and bitching and begging for their cars not to be taken. More NPC features include funerals. You can see the memorial vehicle driving with all the other vehicles following. You can also see NPCs quitting their jobs. Say we go into a convenience store or food spot and you can hear the worker screaming and making a scene and saying a bunch of funny shit. Features like this add to how realistic 6 is going to be with the NPCs and their activities. And last, I've said this before, but a huge new feature will be that in 6, the loading times as far as cutscenes and going into buildings will be like none. This is exciting because loading times, especially the long ones, did kind of kill the excitement while playing the game. But yeah, that's the video. Let me know in the comments what some of the new features are that I talked about in this video that you like. Is there anything I didn't talk about that you would like to see in the game? Like and share the video, subscribe, tell other GTA fans to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Totally for sure.